Since the news of Odira's demise, what I've discovered is that lots of people do not believe that the guy is actually gone. And that's simply because of the people that he went to South Africa with, which includes Untouchable, the king of prank. That's the main reason why people are saying, oh, it's a prank, it's a prank. Untouchable have pranked a lot of people. You know, even the other time Untouchable came and said that he was not crippled, that Juju has crippled his leg and a lot of things. So until Untouchable says something about the guy's demise, that they are not going to believe. But then I just saw one other guy that also went to South Africa with them. He has confirmed that the guy is actually gone. Before I even talk about that of Untouchable, let's talk about the guy and the people that traveled with him. All of you were just negligent. The guy in question was negligent about his health. You guys that went with him, you guys are also something else. Because according to the explanation of the guy, one of the guys that went with him, the guy started complaining of heart palpitation. His heart was beating so fast. Now, instead of them to take him to the hospital direct, they took him to a pharmacy. Now, the pharmacy, they said they checked his BP. He was 171 above. And they were like, are you still standing here? Instead of them to go from the pharmacy to the hospital, the guy in question was negligent about himself, his own health, his own life. The people that went with him, now another kwako people, I don't even know what to call them. Both Untouchable, the guy that I saw his video explaining, you know, all of them that traveled together. They gave them drugs. They went back home. At night again, this is according to the explanation of one of the guys that traveled with them. Oh, they went to club. They went to club. Now, they went to club. Definitely, you know what is going to happen there. I don't know if the guy smokes, but definitely there's going to be alcohol. Somebody that already has high BP is going to add alcohol to it. Plus the fact that he did not rest. What were they expecting? What were they expecting? Immediately they went to that pharmacy and they checked his BP and it was very high. That was when they were supposed to go straight to the hospital. But instead they were managing. They said he took the drugs that pharmacy gave him. Then they now went to club. Not just one club. They said they were moving from one club to the other, looking for where they would pop champagne. Person with BP day 170 something. This is why I said the guy was there. Although my people thought so go ala bag walk can you understand? If dog walk by, you know the year master whistle, because this guy had accident a few months ago, about 3 or 4 months ago now. Somebody like that is supposed to be very conscious about his life. Someone like that, we get that kind of ghastly motor accident. God helped you, you survived it. You're supposed to be extra conscious, extra careful. Be very spiritual about your own life, because the truth is that this life is spiritual more than it's physical. Instead, maybe you had internal injury or internal bleeding when you had that accident. Maybe there was internal bleeding or internal injury. Maybe they didn't treat it well. Maybe he has been battling BP for a very long time. And the guy too, not chubby guy. You know, it's very easy for people that are chubby to have all this, you know, kind of stuff. I'm not saying every chubby person has internal ailment or BP or whatever. Do you get? Person like this way be say, this kind of thing don't they pursue you. You get body, you first get accident a few months ago. Now you know say tell me say that the first time whether they tell you say you get BP, except maybe when you had that accident, you didn't go to the hospital. Maybe you were self-medicating at home. Now you went to South Africa. Your body was giving you signs. This is a preventable death. This thing could have been prevented. But he himself was negligent. I believe that he don't reach time for him to go. Now make him go like that. Because person will be say it never reach to go. You know go be say all those plenty signs they happen according to the explanation where they give us. And he too, he was still negligent. Maybe the guy like life again. Maybe he wanted to go. And then the people that went with him, they be mumu. All of them are mumu. And this is to those of you that like to self-medicate. Stop self-medicating. Once something don't happen for your body, don't they occur, you don't they get the sign. Go hospital. Go do tests. Some of them say, I don't get money. No. When your ROIP go come, that money where they save for bank, where you don't want you treat yourself so, and they go is bury you. If they no use and bury you, your family member go chop her. Because some of them no get sense. How can your body give you this kind of signs multiple times? You still sat down, you still kept quiet. What were you waiting for? You get the money to fly yourself from Nigeria to South Africa for a business trip. You couldn't go to the hospital to check yourself? Stop self-medicate. Lastly, to Untouchable. Untouchable. See what you have gotten yourself into. Since your friend now, your business partner, your colleague in the industry died in South Africa because people travel together, people have been dragging you saying they don't believe. And why do you think that's happening? Because of the kind of stuff you have been doing. I think this is the right time for you to stop all this your nonsense prank. That was how the other time you had an accident. You had an accident the other time. Nobody believed you. A lot of people doubted that your accident. I doubted it too. Because of the things that you have been doing. The other time I saw you go, you say you don't go distress, right? Your leg don't cripple. This, that. Una go they play prank with important things for life. Now, people don't even believe say Odira don't cry. I believe that's the reason why you have not even dropped a statement. Because you have not said anything about it. The only video on your page is the one you posted and you said, oh, I'm finished. I believe it has happened at that time. Be careful with the things you prank with. You don't prank with important things when it has to do with health and all of that. Because when time reach, nobody will believe you, and that time it might be very important. You have to be careful with the things you do prank with. It is not okay, Untouchable. It is not okay. I wish him a RIP. May God rest his soul. I just feel so much pity for his little child and his wife. Those who are now go they struggle their life, they go. It was so preventable. It was so when you don't get BP like this, your life be like egg. Now manage you go the BP no get cure. Now manage the manager. Your life be like egg. For some of you now, I don't just know.
It is bad enough to die, but it is even worse to die an unnecessary death. Very unnecessary death. There are some, you get the way some people don't take by way no even they necessary. Like if you sit down and think it's either it could have been avoided. You know, like when you think of these things, you go find them hard to understand. Many times I ask myself, what really kills people? What thing they make people just buy? Why? What is the actual reason? Because even science has it that the human body or the human system, I mean your lungs, intestine, kidneys, everything, your system, the human body is renewed every 7 to 11 years. The question is, why then do people now grow old and die? I realized that a lot of things in this world we don't understand. You coming into this world, who bring you come this world? Now God. Who creates you? Now God. Who give you life? Now God. If you must stay on this earth, you must live in Him. Because once you live a life outside God, you have disconnected from your source. You know when you plug your phone will charge, it will reach 100%. The moment you unplug it, before you know it's 99, 98, it keeps going down. And if you don't plug it again over time, it dies, it goes off. That's how the human life is. God is your source. Now God then they keep people for this world. No be waiting you they think. You really believe say you feel survive this world without God. If God no be your source, you will not even understand this life. Each time I hear say young person just buy like that, it's usually painful. Very, very painful. This is a wake-up call for some of us to be careful. Careful on every side. With your health, with your well-being, be careful. This is a very painful one. Very, very painful one. People die every day, but then some can be difficult to accept. I met this gentleman several years ago. He reached out to me. We should do a collaboration, himself and his friend. And I said, okay, well, let's do it. And that's how we met. That's how we became, friends. We didn't usually talk all the time. We're not so close, but then such a great guy, very cheerful guy, very happy guy. Happy with himself, happy with people around him. And I know he loves to help people too, because I know a lot of people where I hear saying help that time. And a lot of them are even coming out now to say, this was the first guy that gave me accommodation in Lagos. This was the first guy that did this and that for me. Such a great guy. Why should we lose somebody like this? Why this kind of person will just go like nothing? It's painful. Really painful. But then, God knows why. The Bible says when good men are taken away, it's because of the evil days ahead. And if you even look at the life of Jesus, Jesus spent about 32 or 33 years on earth. Jesus even died as a young guy because his ministry was already concluded. His ministry was concluded already. So this life not even about how long you day. The question is, did you accomplish your purpose? Did you finish your race? Apostle Paul said, I fought a good fight. I fought the good fight of faith. I've kept the course. So it's not about living long. It's about fulfilling purpose. All these people, when they come and say the guy don't help them now, what if that was his purpose and now he's done? I just pray that he finds mercy in the right hand side of God. This is so painful. So painful. But then we no fit question God. You don't be. And this is to let you know that even though you are young, find your place in God. Now your source be that. You don't get any other way if you take survive. Just find your way to God. Very, very important. Rest in peace, TR0UBLE. You know, we had good memories, had good times. But thank God, in all things, we give thanks. So we say thank God for the life that you lived. Thank you for the moments that you shared with us. Thank you for boosting our creative industry with the influence of your creative mind. Thank you for all that you have done for the industry and for your friends. You are a soldier and you have gone home to be with the Lord. Rest in peace.